Indonesia, known as the country that has become the inspiration for many artists due to its beautiful nature, multicultural, and prosperity. And since many centuries ago, the people are known for their friendly and warm culture. To keep preserving what has become the trademark of civilized nation in this country requires many real efforts in maintaining and preserving various abandoned sectors. Without forgetting other sectors, the government is trying hard to increase tax revenue to fund the maintenance of this country. Tax has become the biggest support for national income. More than 70% of the country's budget comes from tax. Efforts in increasing tax revenue continue to be done in many ways, based on the constitutions with high level of effectiveness and efficiency.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Alhamdulillah pada pagi hari ini saya dan suami sebagai orang yang ingin memenuhi kepatuhan pada negara, yaitu sebagai wajib pajak, ingin juga memberikan suatu kontribusi bahwa pajak itu bukan merupakan suatu momok yang mungkin selama ini diartikan sangat memberatkan. Karena mengapa saya mengatakan hal itu? Kalau kita memang sudah bisa dengan tenang, dengan kedisiplinan diri kita akan bisa mengetahui bahwa yang kita dapat sekian, maka yang harus kita kontribusikan pada negara itu jumlahnya sekian. Tapi kalau biasanya yang mengalami ketakutan karena memang maunya itu tidak disiplin. Saya ingin dapat sekian, katakan 10, tapi yang ingin saya kontribusikan hanya 1. Ya apa boleh buat kalau kontribusi ini memang akhirnya nanti bisa kita gunakan bagi kepedulian negara kepada rakyat, masyarakat, dan bangsanya.
I would like to underscore 3 fundamental aspects of taxation. First, a good tax system is the very basis of any modern society. Second, tax is paid by the people and it has to go back to the people. Third, especially with regard to our own condition in Indonesia, there is still room for improving our tax performance. It's the key to a successful reform. Therefore, we are improving the climate of work, the system of incentive and penalties, the system of control and supervision in the tax administration. Aspect of the reform relates to improvements in the quality of services by the tax institution. And this requires reforms in the various aspects of the administration. Aspect of the reforms encompasses activities to improve the standard of enforcement of the laws and regulations in the area of taxation. With these improvements, we expect that compliance by the taxpayers will be enhanced.
Professionalism in giving service for taxpayers is a mixture of integrity, discipline, competence, transparency, and accountability that is applied as a step to maintain the people's trust. Development funds from tax are allocated for the citizens in the form of community facilities and educational opportunities. The basic 9-year education can be free of charge thanks to the revenue from this sector. Means of transportation. Public health. Construction of public halls and facilities. Even more so, connecting with the outside world without leaving home can be made possible thanks
Our country needs a great amount of funds to finance facilities for public, education, security, infrastructure, and also social, cultural, and religious activities. 75% of that great amount of fund is obtained from tax sector. In order to achieve the target of tax revenue, we call for support from all people who are aware and care for tax. 75% of that great amount of fund is obtained from tax sector. In order to achieve the target of tax revenue, we call for support from all people who are aware and care for tax. A tax-aware society consists of people who understand their tax rights and obligations. To create a tax-aware society, it's necessary to give counseling on tax and taxation. For that purpose, the Directorate General of Taxes has performed a lot of counseling, working together with governors, political parties, scholars, non-government organizations, associations, and other groups of people. Meanwhile, a society which is care for tax comprises people who completely fulfill their tax rights and obligations. So that people properly perform their rights and obligations, the Directorate General of Taxes has carried out the following: enhancement of moral, ethics, and integrity of tax officials, development of vision, mission, and grand strategy, improvement of IT by developing an e-system, and creating a Directorate General of Taxes data warehouse. By having a society that's aware and care for tax, the tax image will be created and the target will be achieved as expected. Therefore, let us together build a society that is aware and care for tax.
To be able to respond on the development of the present situation and condition, and anticipating the condition of the future, the Directorate General for Tax has a clear manual as a guidance to work at this present time, and the development in the near future is a vision and mission statement. The Directorate General for Tax is aware and cares about the public's need to get excellent service and information. Everything is prepared with planned and continued training programs. Besides being high competence, the tax officers are pleasant and nice in giving service and ready to explain all the information the public needs. Not forgetting mental training program to increase their moral qualities. The availability of applied service places for the convenience of taxpayers in making reports. What is also important is creating a system and mechanism that gives convenience and pleasure for taxpayers. Online system makes it easy for taxpayers to pay their tax obligations online through various banks. E-payment. Other than that, taxpayers can file their taxes electronically. E-filing. Taxpayers can obtain tax information through phone, media, publications, pamphlets, brochures, banners, and billboards. The public can also obtain the latest information on tax through the website, including downloading tax forms. Apparently, the public is starting to be aware of the importance of tax. It is proven by the increase of tax revenue each year.
Seiring dengan hentak geraknya waktu, Indonesiaku kian menapak maju. Bekerja dan berkarya membangun negeri,
menuju masa depan dengan langkah pasti.
berperan serta memajukan negara, membayar pajak, bukti peduli pada sesama, selalu bangga jadi wajah yang berguna, menatap Indonesiaku jaya selamanya.
Pajak bagi pembangunan bangsa.
Tax for a better Indonesian community.